Hey, tigers. So look what I've got. I've got our 6th grade newspaper in my hand. This is fantastic. Our group was on the front page and it was called the Galactic Gazette. And in our group was me and Richard and Sherry, Dana Biggs, and Jack Moore. And I just want to point out this hilarious article. I don't remember if I shared this before or not, but this is Dogs Breeding with Aliens by Sherry Boyle. It's a fantastic article. I'll take a picture of it and tag you in it down below, Sherry, so that you can read it, so that you can all read it. It's wonderful. But I'm so glad that I kept this. It's been so fun to look at it. Okay, so I've got, I think, like 5 or 6 videos left. I'm going to be trying to get them out maybe 2 or 3 times a week. I just want to get them out so that I can get off of Facebook. What I'll do is once I'm done with these few videos, I will temporarily deactivate Facebook until probably around Christmas time. Just because I need to get off here. They keep putting me in jail and I can't even dispute it. And it's always over something silly like sarcasm. Because you guys know I don't post anything political. I don't even post Jesus stuff anymore. I don't post anything about, you know, the jab. It's always something so silly, and they just automatically put me in jail for 3 days. And if I continue down this road, then they'll delete me anyways. And I don't want that to happen, so I'm just going to take a break after I'm done with these videos. So then Matt will become the administrator. So if there are any videos, or if you want to keep all of these videos, you can, I think there's a way that you can download them to your computer, which is what I will do when I come back in December, because I want to keep all the videos for fun. I've thought about maybe even putting them on YouTube, but I'd have to cut out the music because of copyright, so I have to cut out me dancing. But I don't know, I might do that just so that we have them, and that, you know, if you ever want to look back at them, they'll be there on YouTube. So I'll think about that. I don't know. Okay, so which story do I want to tell? Let me take a look here. Let's do, okay, well, Richard, let's talk about Richard. So, oh, Richard, oh my goodness. So you guys know I started to have like a little crush on him that one day when he was walking me back at the crosswalk. And so I remember we were working on this paper, actually. I think that's what we were doing. Yeah, we were working on that paper at the time. And Richard said this joke. Oh gosh, Richard, you poor thing. So my mom had just been diagnosed with a mental illness, and it is very devastating, and it's genetic, and there's no cure for it. You can take medicine, but there's no cure for it. And we're sitting there. She had just been diagnosed. I mean, like within like a week or 2. And we're sitting there working on the paper, and Richard says to me, he says, knock, knock. And I'm like, who's there? And he tells this knock, knock joke. I'm not going to tell the knock, knock joke, but it wouldn't be appropriate for today, right? But back then in the 90s, and when we were kids, you saw all kinds of things, right? But today it would be considered like hate speech and stuff, right? He'd get in trouble on Facebook, I'm sure. So he said this joke, and I just looked at him, and I was like, Richard, my mom has that. And the look on his face, like just horror, right? So I turn around and walk away, and I wanted to cry. Poor Richard, like poor innocent Richard had no idea. He was just trying to be cute, trying to be funny, right? And I was devastated. And then later on, like towards the end of school in the afternoon, while everyone was packing up, Richard came over to me, and he was like, Beth, I'm so sorry. I didn't know. I didn't mean to hurt your feelings, which was very, very kind, very sweet. And I said, I know, Richard, it's okay. I know. Because I had cooled off. You know, I wasn't angry. Well, I was kind of angry, but, you know, when you're in the 6th grade, you can get your feelings hurt pretty quickly. And then after that, I didn't have a crush on Richard anymore, which is kind of funny. Oh, so silly. I mean, we were still really good friends. We still hung out. We were good friends. But the crush went away with that joke. One more thing I want to tell about Richard is we did a science project. It was me and him and Elaine. And so it was for Earth Day, right? And so we were talking about, you know, cleaning the earth, reduce, reuse, recycle, all of that stuff. And our project was on the ozone layer. Richard, do you remember this? Maybe not. My memory is crazy, but I will never forget this because I don't remember what yours and Elaine's parts were because we had to get up and give a presentation in front of the science class, in front of Mrs. Sipes' class. And my part was I was supposed to be like this ballet girl that used like a ton of hairspray, and it was so bad for the ozone. Like, oh my gosh. That's what I remember. And you guys wrote you and Elaine came up with this and wrote it for me. And I was scared to death. I was terrified to get up there. And I just remember, Elaine just kind of putting her arm around me and saying, Beth, it's going to be okay. Yours is the best part. There's no reason to be scared. Like, everybody loves you. This is going to be so funny and everyone's going to laugh and you don't need to be nervous at all. And this is the only part we're going to make you say. We'll do all the rest. And you just say this. And it was just, she was so comforting and so sweet. And that's just another reason why Elaine was so amazing. And Richard, you're amazing too. Obviously, I love you to death. But I'll never forget Elaine just comforting me and being just a wonderful friend. All right, so that's all I got for today. Next week, I'll try to put in the slumber party with Elaine. I think I'll do that one. And then Sherry, I'll tell your little funny thing in a private message. You're part of that slumber party. That's embarrassing. It's not that embarrassing. Well, it's just not, I'm just not going to say it in front of everybody. But it's funny. You'll laugh at it. It's not anything to really be embarrassed about. Not today. All right, that's it. You tigers have a great week, and I'll catch you in the next one.